For this drop-a question, we're solving a rational equation. 13 over r plus 5 minus 4 over r plus 5 equals 3 plus 9 over r plus 5. When solving rational equations, we want to find the LCD of all the terms. In this case, we have 4 terms, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the LCD for all of these would be r plus 5. Now that I know the LCD, I want to make sure that when I'm comparing them, r plus 5, this 3 is missing in r plus 5. In a sense, you can imagine it 3 over 1. So to make sure this denominator is equal to the LCD, I need to multiply by r plus 5 to the top and bottom. Now, I need to keep in mind that because we have expressions all over here, our denominators, r plus 5, cannot be equal to 0. We can't divide by 0. So we need to solve for this first. We can subtract 5 to both sides. So I know that r cannot equal to 5. And the reason we do this is because when we plug in negative 5 plus 5 would be 0, and that would make this equal to 0, this equal to 0, and this equal to 0. So we need to make sure that by the time we end up solving this, our answer is not equal to 5. This is just something to keep in mind on the side. You can do this at the beginning or at the very end of the problem, but we can continue solving through this. And so now, once we have everything the same denominator, we'll have 13 over r plus 5 minus 4 over r plus 5 equaling 3 r plus 5 over r plus 5. And what you'll notice is that now we have every term under the same denominator, which is what we want, because now it's easy to cancel them all by multiplying the entire equation by the LCD, which, as we found earlier, was r plus 5. By doing this, we simplify the equation much easier. Every term gets canceled out, denominators, which leaves us with just the numerator. 13 minus 4 equals 3, r plus 5 plus 9. So now we move from an equation that was completely rational to just whole number equations, which makes it much easier to solve. So now we can distribute this 3r plus 15 plus 9. And now I can get my r's on one side of the equation. So because 3r is my only r here, I can go ahead and move everything else to the other side. So I can subtract 15 and subtract 9. So I'll have minus 15 minus 9 plus 13 minus 4 equals 3r. When combining all of this together, you can also use a calculator, which is what I'm going to use. Negative 15 minus 9 plus 13 minus 4 equals to a total of negative 15 equals 3r. I can divide by 3 on both sides, which will give me negative 5 equals r. So as you can see, we have exactly what we got here. Remember to check. We cannot have r equaling negative 5. And because this is my only answer for r, the final answer to this is no solution.